Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurshafika binti Zulaidi. I will present about introduction of Menara Tabung Haji. The skyscraper known as Menara Tabung Haji is a symbolic of Islamic development. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad laid the foundation stone for the building on 50 January 1982 and it was finished in 1984. On 19 September 1985, His Majesty Sultan Muhammad Iskandar and the 8th Yang di-Pertua Agong opened the structure. The building has a design touched by Malaysian architect, which is Hijaz Kasturi. It was built in 3 years with an area 55,700 square meter. The architectural style that is highlighted in the design of this building is characteristic by modern and global Islamic and takes the concept of three elements that are prioritized in Islam, namely moderation, discipline, and unity. The geometric floor plan of this building show a simplistic expressions of the great tradition of Islamic art and the concept of concave cellular curve that symbols the revolutions of the structure of the building itself. The peculiarity of columns is that have 5 do not appear stimulations to the naked eyes, no matter from which angle they are viewed. Among the unique unusually properties of this building that is not present is in other building. There is a carving of God in Jawi writing that is always magnificent in the at the top of the building. Although there are differences among the Muslim community in this world, but eventually each of its adherents will both desire and work hard to work on the fifth pillar of Islam, which is Hajj, an act of worship that proves the unity and of the spirit of brotherhood in Islam. This structure stands 152 meters or 500 feet tall and has 39 stories and cost is 102 million to boot. That's all.
My name is Miroshadi binti Faiza and my metric number is 271392. I will present about the main purpose of construction project is carried out. The government decided to build a dedicated building for a organization while investing in the booming property market in Kuala Lumpur. This construction aimed to get more space to smooth the movement of vehicle while the fluffy construction at the top is to balance the whole shape of the building while raising the greatness of the construction. The round shape to be the most basic and efficient of shape, choosing the shape with central core as structure and surface. 5 parallel columns to represent the 5 pillars of Islam, one of which is Hajj, and the last one is the articulate hexagon pattern crown on the 7th store, which cover the gantry machinery for extra maintenance, was integrate, symbolic, and poor function.
For the next part is parties involved in the construction of Tabung Haji Tower. Each project implemented has various parties in various specialties to complete the project. As a large project, the construction of Tabung Haji Tower involves several parties whose display their respective roles. The parties involved are such as clients, architects, contractor, engineer, quantity surveyor, material supplier, and planning consultant. The client of this project is Lembaga Urusan Tabung Haji. Lembaga Urusan Tabung Haji are the responsible party that manage matter related to Hajj formulations. So the Tabung Haji Tower is the headquarter of these corporations. The contractor of this project is Eureka Corporation Berhad. Eureka Corporation Berhad is the construction company that provide contractor service to Tabung Haji Tower. They are responsible for completing the work based on the price offer and the time period based on the drawing issued by the architect and engineer. Eureka Corporation Sdn Berhad is also responsible to do construction work that must follow the steps and specifications set by the architect and engineer. The architect of this project is Hijaz Kasturi Associates. Hijaz Kasturi Associates is an architectural firm appointed to produce the design of this Tabung Haji Tower. The founder of this architectural company, Hijaz bin Kasturi, was the individual who designed this tower.
One of the parties involved is engineer, which is Al-Azmi Ahmad. He was one of the engineers involved in the construction of Tabung Haji Tower. He has been involved in the design, construction supervision, testing and commissioning of mechanical service, such as air conditioning system, cold water and sanitary plumbing, fire protection service, building automation system, compressive air system, lift and overhead crane. Next is quantity surveyor. Advantage QS Sdn Berhad are the firm who are in charge of the preparation of preliminary estimates and cost planning of Tabung Haji Tower. Initial budgets are made by quantity surveyor based on preliminary information from the client and the architect's rough drawings. Another parties involved is material supplier. The first company is Otif Elevator Company Sdn Berhad. This company supply lift and elevator to the Tabung Haji Tower. Next is Lafarge Concrete Sdn Berhad. They are in charge of supply concrete to the contractor. And then the third company is Asia Wire Steel Manufacturer Sdn Berhad. This company supply reinforcement iron for the construction of this building. The fourth parties involved as a material supplier is Sim Hip Lee Brickworks Sdn Berhad. This company supply brick to the Tabung Haji Tower. And the last parties involved as material supplier is Gusera Tiles. They are in charge of supply tiles to the contractor in carrying out the construction of Tabung Haji Tower. Next is planning consultant. MMSB Consult Sdn Berhad is a consultant in carrying out the construction of the Tabung Haji Tower. Planning consultant is needed to do any of the construction projects. This is because they are the people who are in charge to ensure the planning and production of Tabung Haji Tower runs smoothly.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Zahira Izzati binti Abdul Halim, matriculation number 271134. Today I will present about the uniqueness of Tabung Haji Tower located in Kuala Lumpur. I will focus more about the design and the planning of this tower. So as you can see in this part, there are 3 points that I already stated, which is symmetry and balance, geometry, and one more thing is hierarchy. The circular floor plan and concave surf shape facade clearly show that Tabung Haji Tower is designed to be symmetrically balanced in terms of symmetry and balance. The building's left and right side mirror each other with equal alignment of shape, achieving balance and harmony in terms of building layout, form and shape. Jump to my second point, which is geometry, that include a variety of geometric patterns found in Tabung Haji Tower. The circle as the basic for pattern generation and applying the principle of repetition, symmetry and the change of scale. This is to create a bewildering variety of effect. Islam transformed geometry into a major art form. As a result, on the building ornamentation on walls, ceiling and space, repetition of geometrical patterns is present and visible. Next, we move to hierarchy. Hierarchy of space within Tabung Haji Tower is well organized with public and private areas separated directly from different floors, indicating its spatial hierarchy as public and private space. Level 9 and lower are considered as a public space, while level 10 and higher are considered as private space due to confidential office space. Public area in this tower, including car park, bank, cafeteria and lobby, are open to all the public, while office and mechanical room are example to the private area that only authorize user to access the building. We proceed further with the planning of this tower. In this part, I also state 3 points, including Tabung Haji Tower took 2 years to build, precast concrete system, and also consists of 600,000 square feet. Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad started the construction of the tower on 15 January 1982 and it was complete in 1984. After that, on 19 September 1985, the tower was inaugurated by His Majesty Sultan Muhammad Iskandar, the 8th Yang di-Pertuan Agong. And this is mean that Tabung Haji Tower took 2 years to build. In addition, precast concrete system is used in the construction of this tower, which is mostly used in Malaysia through a large panel system. And for your information too, this is the most commonly used method in the construction industry in Malaysia. Finally, the construction plan of this tower consists of 600,000 square feet. This tower has a height round concept that is tapered in the middle and expand at the bottom. The tower is designed with expanded space at the tops to balance the structure and show the grandeur of Tabung Haji Tower.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Faiz bin Malik, matric number 271382. I'm from group 7. I want to talk about construction of Tabung Haji Kuala Lumpur building. Construction is connection of infrastructure in the field of horticulture and civil engineering. Large-scale construction require expertise and technology. The construction of the Tabung Haji building use a precast concrete system, which caused the Tabung Haji building to be a building under budget. The use of glass is also widely used in this building. The glass on the window of this building is coloring to ensure the lack of solar energy to enter this building, which is due to sunlight entering in the building on a very hot sky. The glass on the building is stained to ensure transparency from the outside can be reduced to maintain visual privacy in this building. The construction of Tabung Haji building use precast concrete. The precast concrete is a large panel system that can be made of load glass or non-load bearing wall. This method can save cost effectively while improving the quality of the building. Next, I want to talk about technology in maintenance of Tabung Haji. Technology is a concept of intellectual ability in combine the factor of production show in the form of improvement in the quality and quantity of product produced. Technology play a role in all area, namely economy, social and education, including in the field of construction. Technology in maintenance is important to secure the effectiveness of a building. For the Tabung Haji, building can be seen through the use of house glass shape on the building, which is a new and curved shape. Through the main material used to build this building, namely glass, steel, and concrete, can show the use of height-saving technology. This is because by using the material technology can ensure the durability of the structure of the building. Menara Tabung Haji also used the system. We can see through its unique design featuring double curves, the cast the surface of each window to look different. The Tabung Haji is also considered very advanced as it has a VAC aircon system in each hollow column that fill 1/5 of each floor surface.
Okay. In conclusion, every building that is built usually has its own characteristic and function. Therefore, it's clear that the construction of Tabung Haji building is very important and benefit to our people. For example, this construction in strategic place has reduced traffic congestion in the area, as well as help make it easier for the public to do business there. Though through simplistic in its expressions of Islamic value, Hijaz work remain as an example of modernist ideas reinterpret with the ritualistic and true structure of the Muslim way of life. His progressive ideas of Islam as a rational religion, not to be confused with the ideas brought by traditional scholars, find much needed direction in the ongoing clash of civilization, not between Islam and the West, but between the ideas of Islam in the tradition past and Islam in the modern world of different social, politic, and economic contexts.